So I'm making this because today was a holiday. I'm it may have been a small one, but something that somebody told me today, I had to sit back and I thought about. And what one of my friends told me is she's somebody who has seen me when I first, around the time when I first came into my apartment and everything. She had moved in not too far from a couple houses over from me. And, over, the years that she had stayed here, we had got to know each other and became friends. And seen each other through some dark times and, lost connections and now reconnected. And with this past holiday that came through, that, with today, it being Memorial Day, and, at times, you miss the ones you love. It's supposed to be mainly about, remembering people who fought in wars and everything like that. But for me, Memorial Day, it's like, it's not just, for the people that fought in wars and everything. Because even though, yeah, I had a grandfather that fought in war, I never got to meet him, but it's still, representation for him. But at the same time, for those that, we've lost, those who have fought battles, whether it be mentally or physically or anything, like, so just, honor and being with the ones you love and everything. And, with everything with this quarantine going on, it's, it's been difficult on everyone. And so, just realizing that normally for me, holidays are a really hard thing for me to deal with and get through, because of the fact that it's not that I lack a family, it's that my family is not very big, and my family is not a family that gathers together like that, especially since I was younger. Once my great aunt passed, she was like, she wasn't the actual monarch of my family, but she was the one that took on the role of doing everything. But once she passed when I was younger, it kind of like the whole entire family kind of just like dispersed. So growing up in a family where, gathering together is not something we do, as I got older, it kind of got, kind of lonely at times, because especially when I like moved out on my own, like I'm not around my mom, I'm not around my poppy, it's not like my family has gatherings for me to go to. So during the holidays, I would just literally like just sit at home by myself. So now, fast forward, now I've been in my own place 6 years. I've dealt with some things, and with the help of a therapist and just time and getting to know, you know, on not even fully knowing who I am, because hell, I'm always saying I don't know who the fuck I am, and it's really fucking confusing and tiring and frustrating. But just on the journey to finding who and what I am, just becoming more comfortable with the fact of right now, or I may never have it, but just having to be okay with it. And yeah, this shit hurts at times, because most people like, well, just go to your mom's. Well, I mean, I can go to my mom, but it's not like it's going to be anything special or anything like that. It's just going to be a regular visit, which is fine to me, but then I'm going to get kicked out about 30 minutes into the visit because I'm going to say something. I'm going to know my mom. So, I mean, like I said, it's just a normal visit. And then I'm right back at home by myself. So, there was times, my mom has tried to do things to try to, help me with the depression that I have with it, because it does get hard, especially like, during like the holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving and those type of holidays. It gets really, really hard. And I don't think some people take into consideration at times, because they be like, oh, well, you can come on over, you can join. It's not that easy for all of us. Sometimes, even though you make us feel welcome, and it's not saying, you're not making us feel welcome or in any type of way. It's just sometimes it gives us this feeling like I want to come, but it's almost like you just want your own family. You want that own that warmth. You want something. You don't want it to be of another family, even though it's really hard to describe, because it's like say for instance, let me try to think. What can be an example? I guess a slight similarity would be like, for me, would be like when I would get still to this day, Faygo Cola has never tasted the same. Like, no matter how I buy it, whether it's cold, whether I put it in the freezer and I let it get in the freezer, let it freeze all the way or what, Faygo Cola will never ever, and has never ever tasted the same as when I would drink it out of my grandma's cup. Like, and I know that's something that everybody sounds really childish, but it's something that me and my cousins always said. Like, I don't know what it is about grandma's cup. I don't know what it is. Is it the ice she used, or how she puts it in there, or how she pours it? But whatever it was about my grandma's cup of Faygo Cola, it always tasted so damn good. It was always like the perfect temperature, like the perfect, like the cold. You could like literally taste the ice in the cola and while you were drinking it, but at the same time it would never overpower or be too much. And that's almost like when it comes down to like a family gathering, almost like being with your own family. That's that grandma's cup. Like, when you make it yourself, it's just it's never the same. No matter how you try or you try to do it with others, it's never the same unless it's from grandma's cup. And over the years, I have started to learn, and my friend literally pointed out to me, like, hey, you just helped somebody else who was having a hard time today. And I was like, what you mean? She was like, because we was talking to another one of my friends, I noticed, like, I was like, damn, she pissed off. And I asked her, I was like, you all right? She was like, no. So I was like, hold on, y'all. I wanted to go talk to her, and I talked to her for a while. And, she let me know what was going on and everything. And I was like, yeah, I can understand, especially with today being difficult, having, lost family members, going through situations and things like that. And it's just, all being, a lot. And it was like, I get it and I understand. And, just saying it's going to be okay. And in a sense, saying it's going to be okay without saying those words. Because that's the other thing. Like, you want to give a person, you want to comfort a person, but you don't want to make them feel like you chalking it off or anything like that. You gotta, people know at times that they're loved and cared about, but at times the feelings that we have just get overwhelming. And it's like, no matter what we do, we just have those feelings that we go through, and it's like, it's okay. That's perfectly fine, and it's valid. And just talking to her and letting her know that everything you're feeling is valid. Everything you feel is okay. There's nothing wrong with how you feel, and you are entitled to how you feel. And like when I was saying that to her, I also let her know, I'm being honest with you. I'm saying these things to you because I'm saying it to myself, because I need to hear it myself. I'm on this path and I'm on this journey to better myself and heal myself. So there's times where I'm telling people things, and I'm literally outright telling them, look, I'm telling you this because I'm telling it to myself at the same exact time. Like, the whole thing about crazy. I'm literally now getting to a point where I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. Everybody sit here and try to say I'm crazy and this, that, and the third. I'm not. I'm actually 100% sane. I just have my flaws. I'm a human being. I have my flaws. I have my problems. If I didn't, then I would be perfect and I would be God, and that's the last thing I'm trying to be, because he's already there. He's the one that's made me. He's the one that does everything for me. So why would I ever want to be him? I have to be who I am, and that's the thing that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to learn how to be the best me I can be. And yeah, that's that. It's a struggle, but I'm getting there. And I'm alright with, at times, the losing things, the gaining things, because nothing really is going to stay. If anything truly stays, then I feel like I'm not moving. And I'm not saying like I want to lose things necessarily. I'm just saying like things or people. I'm just saying like things come and go, whether it's a moment in time or a length in time, whether it's, just stop for now or what. It's just what will be, will be. And I'm constantly trying to grow. And sometimes I will have to put something down in order to pick something else up. And sometimes I can go back and pick something else back up if I learn how to balance other things. So, like I said, all of this is a learning experience. And that's something that I'm really trying to not only learn and understand for myself, but trying to let other people know, like, life is about learning. If you're not learning every day, then it's almost like, what are you here for? You always have an opportunity to learn, to grow, to change, to be better, do better, or hell, sometimes if you made a mistake, even ask for forgiveness. Like, you always have a chance. And that's like one of the biggest things like I'm trying to do right now is take those steps to make the changes that I need in order to be better and do better, because I know I'm better than what I am. I know I'm better than where I'm at. I know I'm meant to go somewhere and be something. I just know I just need to figure out. I know I need to figure out exactly the steps I need to make. And in time, I know eventually it will come. So I'm just trying to be patient at the same time. And I know I got a hell of a lot more patience than what people give me credit for, but I just can't wait to see where all this is leading. So that was all I just wanted to say for today, is that I'm proud of myself that I have come a long way in 6 years, that I was able to get through a holiday, and with everything else that has been going on in my life, I was actually able to have fun and smile. And I expected nothing, and everything I got was amazing. So I guess it's like I tell their kids, expect the unexpected and roll with the punches. Candy out. Stay sweet.